That was a great video. How about another applause for that video? Quick little thought as I was thinking, as I was watching this. I was at a news conference not long ago, and the news conference was about creating more shelters, more shelter space, more beds. And frankly, as I recall, my questions were about the number of beds. How many beds will you have? And how many people do we have that need beds? But in my experience, my friendship with Nick, talking to him, stories with Stephen, watching this video, is that you have to have a bed. But I really should be asking questions about what's going on around the bed. Who's there to offer support? And so, my promise to you is that the next news conference I go to about the number of beds, my questions are going to be a little deeper about that to see if they can understand that it's the stuff going on around the beds that matters, that PCHO does. So Lori, you're there. I don't want you to go anywhere because we want to bring up Kitty Van Bortel for a very special announcement for PCHO and for Lori.
Nick called us a couple of months ago and told us his story. And he shared that he's been struggling with little trouble with your son and your medical appointments. And we believe that everyone needs a safe, reliable car. So there's one sitting out there for you. I'm really sorry that could you understand what I was saying? I will repeat it just really quickly. We realize you've had some issues. We want to help you, and between PCHO and Van Bortel, we were able to put together a Chevrolet Trax Gray that's in the parking lot right now for you to take home.
You can't drive around that old beat up thing anymore.
I was like, thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you. What do you do after that? Again, I'm not used to these things. I'm not used to this kind of thing ever in life. This is just, I've been praying about this for so long, and I just needed to get to my boy and to make sure, because he's nonverbal autistic, medically frail, and I've had 10 surgeries since 2020, and I have more to go. And when my car finally had to be taken to the junkyard, it just wasn't fixable anymore. I couldn't, and then changing your income to Social Security, it's not a lot, though I'm grateful to have it. I never thought that I deserved good things, and this is overwhelming, and maybe, just maybe, I do.
Well, that's incredible. Thank you, Lori, for your story. Thank you, Kitty, for your donation. Thank you for Van Bortle for the generous donation to PCHO's clients. This is what it's all about. It's giving back to those community members who need us the most. Your support today goes directly to the programs and activities that improve the daily lives of people like Lori, so that many others, and so many others. So I want to take a quick moment to thank some of our sponsors. And I'm inspired a little bit by my old colleague Don Allhart and his Rotary work. So after I say each sponsor, I want to get a Rotary 2-clap, okay? Does everyone understand what that is? A Rotary 2-clap, so I'm going to say the name and it's just going to be quick. Boom, boom, good. So Charles and Mary Cross Foundation, the Fortier Family Foundation, Huther Doyle, and MGM Associates. Let's also thank our Sapphire sponsors, Excellus Blue Cross Blue Shield, Family Promise, Hannah Properties, ESL Foundation, and the Housing Council. And then thank you to our Opal sponsors and Amethyst sponsors for their commitment to our work. How about a double clap for PCHO? How about a double clap for Senator Cooney, who had a great speech tonight? Well, we have one more special guest before we close. You know her as the force behind the recognition of so many young athletes across the region. She and her husband never sleep. If there's a high school game going on, you're going to find them there. They believe that youth sports and uplifting the voices of our communities, young people, to provide opportunities to grow beyond sports and into higher education and impact the future of so many. So please welcome the one and only Karen Iglesia to Primetime 585.
Man, look at y'all. Y'all look so good. Look like money. Okay, so guys, I gotta talk to y'all real quick before I even get into this thing, because man, Nick, my husband used to be his teacher, and my husband used to be Jeremy Cooney's teacher, the Shar Evans teacher. You know what that means? My husband is old. He old. I was, So, you know how hard it is to get channel 8 and 10 in the same room? My colleague at channel 10, I'm at channel 8. It just shows that, Nick, you are the man to be able to pull that off, and then to get Kitty Van Bortle to donate a car when I'm with Bob Johnson. Listen, okay, let's do this. I am so excited. Real quick, some of you guys know who I am. I'm Karen Iglesia. I am the co-founder of Primetime 585, where we believe strongly in empowering our youth. And one of the things that we do is we believe in our youth learning to give back and leading by example. So we're a big proponent of empowering youth. But one of the things that we always say is, when we help people, it's not a handout, it's a hand up. These are not handouts. So when we do this paddle call today, we're gonna take that Starbucks money We're gonna give up Starbucks for a month. Okay, Starbucks is $6 for a grande, right? Do the math. That's what, $240 a month? No, everybody in here that go to Starbucks, y'all about to give this money to Nick. So, it's a pleasure to do this. It was, when he asked me, I didn't even think about it. Because I'm looking at all the people in this room, and I saw that you brought out Jeremy Cooney. You brought out past mayors. You brought out so many people. And it just goes to show that people do care. In this community, Rochester is one of the most giving communities there is in the state of New York. And I'm saying that because I run a non-for-profit and I know that, I live it. So what you have done has been tremendous over the last 10 years. And Mr. Iglesias, your teacher, would be so proud. When Gerard saw it, I said, Nick asked me to do the paddle call. He was like, oh, you're gonna do it, right? I said, of course. Because this is part of the Primetime 585 mission. Is to help people when it comes to giving a hand up. So get your pocketbooks ready. Let's do this, y'all. How do we even follow giving away a car? I can't follow Kitty, like I can't even follow that. We can't follow giving away a car, but we're about to do that. We're about to try though. Every dollar raised tonight brings someone closer to a home. Whether it's street outreach, housing navigation, or peer advocacy, your support makes it possible. Tonight, raise your paddle card and become part of someone's transformation. She is right there. She is living proof of the transformation of a hand up. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's celebration of 10 years of person-centered Housing Options, Inc. The stories you heard and read tonight are just a few of the thousands that remind us of what's possible when we come together with compassion and commitment. Over the past 10 years, PCHO has moved more than 1,500 individuals out of homelessness and into permanent housing. They have provided outreach to our neighbors living in encampments, under bridges, and on city sidewalks. And they've done it by putting people first, because everyone deserves a place to call home. Tonight we ask you to join in making that future possible for even more of our community members. On your tables, you'll find donation cards for the Fund a Need paddle call, a direct way to change lives. Each level represents a real, immediate need that support can fulfill. You see the economy we're living in. You see how some of these people are living. We know that we can just find a way. Every little thing helps. So we're gonna start with 1,000. We're gonna go right into it. We're not even gonna play around today. We ain't playing around today. I got move. I got move. Got me right here behind this thing. Come on now. We're gonna start with 1,000. Gotta move, plus my outfit look cute too. So I gotta move, okay? I'm TV ready, okay? All right, 1,000. Let's start with 1,000. This gift provides a full month of rent. Where? Rent expensive. This 1,000 should be 1,500. Where you gonna find $1,000 at? Okay, anywho, 1,000. This will give a full month's rent for a family or individual transitioning out of homelessness. While rent is sometimes way more than this, your portion coupled with the family's contribution makes for an opportunity to stay housed. For someone just getting back on their feet, this gift means stability, safety, and the chance to breathe again. Tonight, your $1,000 can open the doors for a home. Who can raise their paddle for someone to be housed. Come on, let me see the 1,000. Come on now, come on. Okay, y'all kind of quiet. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you over here. Okay, there's a lot of people in this room that got kids. If you're in this room and I've covered your kids at a sporting event or a niece or a nephew, put your hands up. Okay, then. So now put your hands up for that 1,000. Okay, we got one over here. Y'all kind of quiet back here. I'm not moving along until I get at least 2 or 3 more. Come on now. $1,000 pays a month of rent for a person. This is not even a full month, y'all. It is not even a full month. We done seen these housing, and no matter where you live, rent is like $2,000, $1,800. Come on, can I see 1,000? Let me see 1,000. Let's follow this gentleman back here. Come on. Anybody else back there? Oh, y'all saying I'm not good at my job? Oh, no. Okay. Do I have to come down there? No? You're going to get a lot of $500 ones? Because, oh, thank you. You're going to get a lot of $750 ones, okay? All right. There we go back there. I appreciate you. See what I'm saying? I told y'all I wasn't moving ahead. Thank you very much. Okay? See, I'm a bully. Okay, now we're going to make sure that we have paused the $1,000 ones. We got them all. Thank you very much for your generosity. See? $750. At $750 level, your gift provides a full set of basic furnishings. A bed to sleep in, a table to eat at, a couch to rest on. When somebody moves in from the street, they often have nothing but a backpack. And I know this from first-hand knowledge, because you guys see me on social media always trying to find a bed. This gift helps restore not just comfort, but also dignity. Who here tonight, before I do that, I want to tell y'all something about why this is so important about a bed. Because this is one thing that our organization do is try to get beds. I'm going to tell you why this part is so important. We just asked, a working mother was just struggling with homelessness at a school that we're doing a summer program with. She has 6 kids. And when she saw me walk into her building, she said, "Are you the sports lady who help people get beds?" Right? I said, "Yes, that's me." She said, "I have an apartment, finally came out of homelessness, but she's been sleeping on the floor with all her kids." The fact is, she had a roof over her head, but the dignity of not having a bed is something that everyone deserves. So can you raise your paddle for $750? Let's restore some dignity out here, please. Can I see $750 out there? There's a lot of people in this room. Come on now, $750. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. We're getting there with the 7. Oh, y'all back there high? Hold on a minute now. Hold on. I don't want to fall because they're going to go viral with my little 100,000 followers. Hold on a minute now. Hold on. I got to be interactive with y'all. Y'all back here high. I can't even see y'all hold up a paddle. Hello, y'all. How y'all doing back here? Okay, I gotta be able to see everybody, so I'm gonna move it around. Nick, I gotta move around. We gotta move around. Okay, $750. We got a couple back here. Anybody else with the $750? Come on, raise your paddles. Come on now. You see your girl on TV. You see me doing my thing. Come on, $750. Okay, anybody else with the $750? Come on now. But maybe I have to call you. Oh, we must have a lot of 500s. A lot of 500s. Okay, thank you so much for the couple of $750. We are going to cover a utility cost. Now, I don't know if anybody from RG&E is here. I gotta go back up there. I don't know if anybody from RG&E is here, but I'm gonna talk about it. Y'all know utility is crazy, right? We know this. And it is crazy. And if it's not winter, they'll shut you off, right? Right. In the winter, they kind of be a little bit more cognizant. But RG&E don't play with y'all. They don't play with people. They don't care about the stories. They don't care about nothing. You're going to get shut off. So I need you to make sure these people got some life. It is a utility cost, a donation of $500. That's just 2 months of Starbucks, y'all. I got to put it like that. A grande is $6. and if you had an ice lemon loaf, it's another four, it's 10.46 for those both of them together. I know because I went there too much. Okay? So, this right here is just 2 months of Starbucks, and y'all can just give up some Starbucks and lose you can lose a little bit of weight if you give up some Starbucks unless we get the skim them. So, $500 donation, heat, lights, and water, critical to maintaining housing. It's heartbreaking how many people face eviction simply because they can't afford to keep the lights on. That's another dignity one, right? This gift is a lifeline. And I've had kids that can't do their homework because they don't have any lights. I've seen this. I work with kids. I've heard the stories. So for $500 only, thank you. Oh, look at the back of hey, look at that, look at that thing. I told you to get a whole bunch of $500. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at y'all back there. Y'all in the front kind of quiet. Everybody I'm getting is in the back. I'm feeling some type of way. I don't know. Everybody I'm getting in the back. I don't know. Let me go to school y'all kids go to so I'll cover them. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, so 500. There's a lot of 500 in the back. I appreciate y'all. Anybody over here with a 500? Because we're going to do a lot of 250s then. Anybody else over there in the, we can go through the cups. I can see back there if anybody in the 500. Okay, we got some pepper. Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead, wave it, girl. Okay. Thank you. Look at that. We got a bunch of 500s. Okay, that's 2 months of lattes. Hey. Okay, we're at the 250. 250, what's it called? Do not give Starbucks your money this month, y'all. Let's give it to Nick and his organization. Okay? Groceries for a family. Where they must be shopping at? Aldi's, because, never mind. I'm gonna get in trouble. Ooh, okay. 250. You can write a month's worth of groceries. I don't know what grocery store that is. A month's worth of groceries? They must not have no kids and have a strict diet, because I don't know where that is. Come on, you know what I'm talking about, sis, right? That's 250. Okay. 250, and we'll get in a lot of trouble. 250, you could provide a month's worth of groceries. I'm going to put a month's worth with no meat. A month's worth of groceries for a newly housed family. And they can't be on any vegetables either, because that's even more expensive than the meat. After years without a kitchen of their own, having the food and the ability to cook it, that's powerful. And that's also so important. And I'm talking to you. It's so important that when you're able to go in your own kitchen and to cook your own food, that is empowering to be able to do that. So I understand that. $250. That ain't no money, man. Come on now. Y'all got shoes on that cost more than that. Hey, look at that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at that. 250 is the number. Thank you very much back there. Oh, I like your hair in the blonde. I like your hair. Okay? Thank you. Look at all the 250s. Thank you very much. Oh. Okay? And remember, we can always give more than the 250. That's just like, you can give like 300 or 350 if you choose. Okay. Now this one, $50. Nick, why you don't put the $50 on here? Because everybody up in here gonna do 50. Okay, $50. Bus fare and transportation support. Very important, very important. Our people have to be able to move around, be independent, and be able to do that. $50 bus passes or transportation support so people can get a job, get the job interviews, doctor's appointments, or meetings. That's why she got a car. If we could just talk to Kitty to give her some more cars. With their care manager, it's small amount that can prevent a huge setback. That is true. If they cannot get to the job, right? We keep telling them, we're gonna give you a hand up, and you gotta be able to pull your boots up, pull yourself up by your boots, right? But they can't get to that job. So this is very important. So $50, move someone closer to stability. I'm not even asking for paddle, but everybody go write a check for this. $50, raise your paddles for the $50. Come on now. Look at, see what I'm saying? Look at that, Nick. Look at that. That's what I'm saying, yes. a change because they are leading with compassion. And that's important. People, just because you are a little bit down, doesn't mean that they don't deserve dignity. Very important. Thank you to every single one that lifted their hands up tonight. Thank you for helping to move the needle. Before the night is over, please fill out your pledge cards, turn them in at checkout so that we could follow through on those very important commitments. Let's keep celebrating. Let the celebration continue. We have coffee, we have dessert, we have dessert, and now we are ready to make sure as a family we are going to support PCHO. Congratulations and thank you guys.
Okay, so I know we all want to leave. People are scattering out, and I just want to thank everybody for coming. That was a great paddle call. I really wasn't sure what I was doing when Andy said, "Hey, you should do a paddle call." Okay, let's try it out. So thank you all for donating. Like Karen said, there's a little QR code. You can donate right there. You can also check out with Martha. We'll have the ability to show you how to fill that out. It is an honor to serve this community. I'm no politician. I'm no person of faith. I don't run a church, but God works through the work that we do every day. So I'm going to keep this very brief. This has been a long haul to get here, and I just really appreciate all the work that our staff have done. As we reflect on this decade of incredible work, let us be reminded that real change begins with you. Those willing to believe in a possibility of a better future. On behalf of PCHO and all those we serve, thank you for your presence, your support, and your belief in housing as a foundation for life. There are people across our globe that are experiencing hate, that are experiencing wars, death. Our babies are crying for our help. There are families that are here in Rochester, New York, like Lori's family, that need our help. And it's because of the people like you that bring the strength to people like us. So I can't say thank you enough. There's not enough thank yous in the world for your commitment to our work. There's a special person that I want to say thank you today that's been here all along believing in my crazy ideas. A woman by the name of Jeannie Gloss. Her wonderful husband, David. Jeannie's the reason that this event was just so powerful, and she brought so many great people. But Jeannie was there every step of the way as we developed different programs, as we created housing. Jeannie would pick up our clients and take them to appointments. So I want to just remember a special client of ours, Brandon Hall, and say that Jeannie found her heart. She found another son. Brandon passed away a while ago, but I want to say that if it weren't for Jeannie, he wouldn't have passed away in his own home, his own apartment. And it's that kind of work that makes this so special. So I want to thank Jeannie as one of our amazing volunteers in the past. And I want to thank you all for coming tonight. Have a great night. Thank you for staying with us.